Rhino, what is your first command going to be? You want to pull in the picture that we put on the desktop. So double click the viewport where it says top. Double click it. Okay, so that's made it like a sort of a full screen. So now start typing the command picture frame. Okay, can you see? Only just started, and you see? It's the second one, picture frame. Now it's going to bring the browser. We know that the pictures are on the desktop. Go to the desktop. Scroll down. In that one. Find your picture. That's the picture we want. So clickety click. Now you've got to click down anywhere. Once with the left mouse button. Click down with the left mouse button and drag. Okay. Hold the shift key. And you'll see it'll lock it. See? And then click again with the left mouse button. Okay, and there you got your picture in. So now what you want to do is you want to just do yourself a nice little border around there.
How do I do that?
Well, you've got to first lock that, because what's going to happen every time you click on it, it's going to move, you see, and we don't want it to move. Right, so the first thing I recommend doing is click lock, highlight it, and type in lock, L-O-C-K. Lock. Now try to move it.
And if you click on it?
You can click on it, nothing's going to happen. Okay, so what we want to do now is we now need to start making the circles for it. Alright, so the first tab on the top here, see, is your standard tools. See? Okay, so your standard tools are showing you all the stuff over there, yeah?
There's colour?
There's, no, just I'm going through now. Nobody said you must click anything yet. Don't click until you know what you're clicking. Alright? So we've got a whole bunch of tabs over there. We want the curve tools because we want to draw a curve. Alright? Can you see that you've got a whole bunch of curve tools over there?
Yeah.
Alright? Have a look down the side here. And you see that there's a circle there. Click and hold your mouse button in. Not there. Next one. Click and hold your mouse button in. No. There we go. Now you've got a thing that says circle 2 points. Next one. That's it. Click once on the left mouse button. No, just click once. Okay, now click on the top of your circle here and drag, and then you click when you get your other circle.
What, there's a bit of white
there? No, that just was a bad photo. So try and get it as close as you can. So go that way a little bit, looks like. Over, 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 over. There, click. Okay, so the next thing we need to just make sure, you see that little plus arrow over there in the layer? Let's get on a nice bright layer color. See that black?
Yeah.
Click in the black. Put it on something nice and bright that we can see, like maybe green. You still can't see the blue. Okay, click on the color and listen to me this time. Click on the green. Okay. Okay. Now you notice that you can actually see it. Alright. So now that we've got a border for it, what's the next thing we need to know? There's not only one border, there's more than one border, isn't there?
Is the inside one?
There's another one. So you can either choose to draw another circle, then how are you going to get it exactly in the middle? You know what I mean? So we know that that was a photo off your jacket, so it's never going to be perfect. We're going to try and get as close as we can. Now there's another command called offset. Okay? If you highlight the circle, click on it, type offset. Press enter. Or click on it, up to you. Okay, now look on the command line. There's a whole lot of things on the command line. One of them says through point. Go click on through point. Bring your mouse back in and notice what's happening. Aha! How groovy is that? So get it until where you think is about right.
That bit's coming out a bit.
If it's snapping, you see what's happening there? It says new, it says near. If you hold down the Alt key, then it won't snap onto stuff. Move your mouse, you see it won't snap. No, do not do what your mother does. That's about right, I would say. Okay. Now we're looking pretty good. Now the thing is, we need another circle. If you look at this design here, can you see that that's actually just a circle? There's a piece of it missing, but it's basically just a circle. So offset another one to represent that. Now you've got to first highlight something. So highlight it. Now type in offset. Start. There we go. Offset. Click on through point again.
Alt.
Well, Alt is only that's going to snap. I don't think it would have snapped there. So come out until you think it's about right. I would come in a little bit maybe. There, that's it. Okay, and you're going to offset that one again a little bit, because see, the line has got a bit of thickness, you understand?
So do I...
I'll highlight that line, yep, and then offset again.
Is that how you make rings?
Sort of, yeah. Now you want to go through point, that's right. If it's snapping, hold down the Alt key. Bring it in just so you can get the right thickness of the line. Back out, about there. Whoa, in a bit, in a bit, in a bit, in. There we go. Click. Alright, so now so far we've got the outside border, we've got the inside border. Can you see where's another circle? Where do you see another circle? So I would create go to the circle. If you just click the main circle, that's a circle from center. So it's saying, where is the center of the circle? So try and get your mouse around about where you think the middle of the circle is, and drag out. Come back a bit, back a bit, back, 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 back. Make your red one first. Okay, in a bit, come back, 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 back. You might go too big. Click there. Alright, now you want to offset that circle again a bit, so that you can create that outside, alright? If you want to save yourself a lot of typing, I'll show you in a minute. Go through point.
Through point.
And Alt. And just come out. Out. Remember, you're making, can you see that that's also just a circle?
Yeah.
So, in a bit. Just a bit there. Click there. Now offset that one again, just for the right thickness. Now, let me show you a trick. If you go up to the command line with your mouse, right-click the command line. All the commands that you've used are in there.
Offset.
So you want to just go straight to offset. How smart is that? And then through point. And you want to just make the right thickness of the line, okay?
Where?
A little bit more, I would have said. It needs to be about the same as this, you see, as the one that you made there. So a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. There, stop. Okay, so now we've got all the curves. Now we need the straight lines. So
there and there. And
you need, so I would draw one line that shows the inside of this. Okay, you need a straight line now. So in other words, that one over there. Click. So start. Hold down the Alt key, and start. Draw up. Go out of there a little bit. Go out of there. Start on the outside of it a little bit. If you roll your middle mouse button, you're going to zoom in. Okay. Now if you hold down the Shift key, the line will be dead straight. See? How cool is that? Come through the lines. I'm going to show you. We're going to use them. We're going to chuck away the lines we don't want later. So go there and through, and click, 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 click. All right. So now you need that line. You're going to do an offset that way. Right-click your command line. Remember, don't work harder, work smarter. Offset, through point. Now you want one on the inside. A little bit over, a little bit over. Hold Alt. Over, so it's about the same thickness as this one. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. That way. Stop. There. Click. Alright, now offset it again. Not that one, the other one. Right, command line. There we go. Offset again. The other direction, because we're going to through point, yeah. So we're going to go in the other direction because we want to make that one now. Okay. About there is fine, yeah. Click. Now you're going to do the same thing for over here. You're going to draw one line.
I can do it, I can do it.
I know you can do it. Well, you're a smart kid, okay.
About there?
Yeah, you're drawing it. Now don't hold Shift because you don't want to draw a straight line this time. You want to draw it, come right through them. And then just go up until it looks like it's on the border. There we go, spot on. Now you can offset that twice.
Through point.
Through point. Once for the first line, and then again for the second line. There. Got it. And again.
Through point and
through. This way. This way. This way.
Oh,
yes, you need the thickness of this line. There we go. That's the one. Okay, now you need to do the same for this. Okay?
Oh. Out.
Got to be outside the lines. Okay. Shift or draw it dead straight. Okay, so just shift, go in, click, no, back, click. Okay, and offset it. So offset once upwards. Okay, hang on, you've ended up in my T-splines. Okay, alright, that's fine. So you want offset, and that line, you didn't have a line selected before you did it. Okay, and go through point. So one you want to go up and one you want to go down.
There?
Yep. Right, and now you want to go one down. Okay, what are you pressing that keeps bringing that up?
I don't know.
Okay, so give me your mouse. Okay, you had the T-splines. That's okay. So just grab this one and offset it. Through point. Down. That's a one. Got it. Alright, so now zoom back, go click on File and Save As.
File. Save as.
Click on Desktop and call it Jason Karate. Click in here and give it a name. J Karate. Or J, whatever you want. Okay, so now we're going to run a command. Try not to move it around if you can, Joe.
Okay.
There was no reason to move that. Okay, so now it's kind of buggered everything up there. So hold on a second. Let me try and put it back. Alright, so now we have to trim. So remember how to get it in the middle of the screen?
Yeah.
Alright, so you clicked in the screen first, okay. And then the right mouse button moves it over. That's right. Okay, so zoom it in so we can see what we're doing. And oops, that's too zoomed in. You need to zoom it back a little bit. Back a bit. Okay. Now drag with your mouse from the top left over so you can select all of them. Okay. Now we're going to run a command called trim. You can either type it in or you can look for it. Trim. Enter. Press enter. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to get rid of all the bits we don't want. So now you've got to be real careful, alright? Because you've got to make, okay, zoom in on there with the mouse button. So for example, this has to make a solid line that comes through. So we don't want that leg that's up the top there, click on it. That's it. We don't want the other little tiny leg, zoom in. Okay, we don't want, wait, whoops, we don't want that and we don't want that. Do one,
we don't want that.
Do one element at a time, yeah.
We
don't want that. And no, come in. We don't want that. Do one element at a time. Alright, otherwise it gets confusing. So click that, zoom back, pan around. Let's finish one element at a time. Alright, pan up so we can see, we need to be down here. Down here, Joe. There we go. So we don't want that and we don't want that.
That?
Yep. And no, we don't want that. And we don't want this, and we don't want this. Okay, so let's work our way. No, don't leave the other element until we're ready to play with it. Zoom back and follow this element around, okay?
Oh.
Alright, so this part of the element we have to finish. So yeah, that's right. So we don't want that and we don't want that.
That?
That. There we go, zoom back. So we finished that one element, alright? Press enter. Okay, now that's just so that we don't bugger it up for everything else, right? Now if you have a look at this section over here, it looks very confusing, but actually all we want from this red part is that circle, not so? So right click the command line and use the trim command again. Alright, so basically everything here can go except for that main circle, alright? So you can dump that outside one. Yep, that one. The one just in from it. No, that's part of that. This line. Watch, no, that one. That one.
That one?
That one. And that one. Alright, so can you notice that you now got, now Press enter to save the command. Okay, so now you can examine what you've done. You've finished the one element, you've finished the second element, so let's go do this element. Now look at what you need to keep. This one is a solid element, alright? So right click, or press, yeah, here we go, enter. Now, with this blue one, it's one big solid thing, so basically everything on the inside of it can go. And that's right, there we go, and there we go. Alright, and those little legs hanging off the outside of it can go. That one, yes, no, leave the other elements until we get to them. Always one element at a time, alright? This element has a bit of thing hanging off it. Click, press enter, save. What that does is, because the trim command's a bit funny sometimes, okay? So as you finish each one element, you just do it. Okay, you can either right click for trim or you can type it in again. You like typing it in, do you?
Mm.
Alright, so now let's separate this element from the next one. So get rid of the stuff that's in between. There, 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 there. Alright, so that element's completely separated now. So zoom or pan your mouse, no, well, zoom back a bit. Pan your mouse over so you can see the whole of the next element. Alright, now look at what you need to keep.
The inside can go?
No, look at it, it's a double line. You need to keep the whole line. So that one has to go.
That one?
The little one, Jay, little one. There we go. See, it has to go around. And then the same here, you've missed one here. Can you understand what we're doing? Right. So that has to go, yes?
Double line.
No. Look at it. Look what you've got. Examine your geometry. Okay? And that, and that, and the two little outside bits. Okay? Separate it from the next element. And there, and there. And look at your blue one. What is it that you need to keep? Only the outside line. Everything inside can go.
There's a missing line there.
Okay, hang on. Don't confuse yourself. Yeah, that's right. Now you've got a problem. You've made a mistake. So undo.
Undo.
And again. And again. You deleted that line. That's part of the inside line.
Oh.
Alright, so the inside must go, not the outside line. So that line must go now. Okay?
That one.
That one. Yep. The inside line must go. This is one solid color element, remember? Okay. Now zoom into there and you can see that you've got a little leg there that you can get rid of. Now separate this element from the one next to it. Click. That's right. Down there. Ah, stop. Is it separated? No. So click there, zoom back, and those two. Pink. Honk, and press enter. Alright, file and save. Okay, we're going to pause this for a second. Let's examine what you've done, okay? You've made all these elements ready. So the next part of this that we're going to do is we're going to use the text tool, because you don't want to have to draw out all that text, do you? So this is CAD. Why suffer when you can do it the easy way? So we're going to pull out the text tool. Okay, that's what we're going to do next. Hang on a second, we've missed a part of geometry there. Run your trim command. Enter and get rid of that. Press enter. Okay, now all of these are still separate lines because that was a line and that was a line and that was a line. What we need to do is we need to join them all up. What do you imagine would be the command to join it?
Stick.
Join.
Oh.
Oh, how smart is that? Join and press enter. Okay, so let's have a look what you've got. No, that's fine. So you've got one line there, got one line there. This has all been joined into one piece, see? That's been joined up, and so is that. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the fonts, and I want you to pick the right font. Okay. So the command that does text, all right, I'm going to grab the mouse and do this. Just I'm going to do one and then you're going to do it. Okay. So the command for text is under the menu called solid. So you click on solid, have a look, do you see it?
Yes.
Text. Alright, so let's bring this over. That's Auntie Molly, we did something for her. So what is it? Let's do
RKA first.
Okay,
It's
I'll
shorter.
do IKA, and then you do the other one. How about that? Deal? So it's I dot K dot A. Right, so capital I dot capital K dot A dot. Now the thing of it is, look at that font. That font, the writing is there, but does it look the same as the writing there?
No, because that's straight.
That's more straight. That's right. So that's called a font. And where you find the font is in this over here.
That's it.
That's pretty much it, isn't it? Okay, well that was quite lucky, the first font we tried. I'm going to show you what will happen if you press down. You can have a look through all kinds of different fonts. That one's not bad either, hey? That looks pretty good too. It's not right because the I is not right, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the very first one because I thought the first one was pretty good. That looks pretty good, eh? Okay, so once you've got that right, you can just click on, we want just the curves, alright? If you wanted it to be a solid, you would have clicked on solids or surfaces. We just want curves for now. And the height is saying how high do you want the writing to be in
How high
millimeters.
is that?
Well, this is the part we have to look at, isn't it? Each of those blocks, see that block over there,
Is it millimeter?
is 1 millimeter. So how high do you think that is? I don't reckon that's more than 2.
It looks like 3.
I don't know, there is a tool.
1, 2, 3.
Look at the blocks. There's 2 blocks there. You reckon it's 3? Okay, well you can always scale it. So let's go with 3. I think it's 2. I think it's less than 2 actually, but anyway, we're going to go 3 because you reckon it's 3. Alright. And there's 3. Uh-oh.
2. 1.
Too big. Ish too big.
1.
I think it's about 1.5. It does not matter. Alright, this is CAD. We don't have to struggle. You can just put it down and size it the right size. Okay. I'll show you how to do scaling. So I want you to run the command, and I want you to do, what I want you to type in is I want you to type in Ishinryu, Karate, Australia, and the IKA dot. So I want you to type in Ishinryu and leave a big space, like 2 or 3 spaces, then Karate, 2 or 3 spaces, and Australia, 2 or 3 spaces, and IKA. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in, you do it. We're going to go in, and I'm going to show you. The command is under the solid menu, remember? Solid, and go to text. Okay, so what I want you to do is do the Ishinryu, capital, all caps. Actually, you can type everything in capitals. So I broke off my caps lock button because I'm a crazy man, alright? If I tap that, see the A went on, everything you type now will be capitals. So type in Ishinryu, make sure you get your spelling right. You never want to make jewelry with bad spelling. Alright? Ishinryu, space, then karate. Karate!
Right?
That's not right. You've got shitty spelling just like your dad. Space, Australia. Okay, space, and IKA. I dot K dot A dot. Okay, you want to change your millimeters down to 1.5, I would have thought. Okay. That's good. I go, okay, bring it out on the screen, move it up somewhere. Alright. Up or down, doesn't matter as long as you're away from it. Alright, now our problem is going to be how do we get that to go around? There's a fantastic tool called Flow. What happens when you think about it? No, you've got to set up for this is a little bit more advanced, you've got to set up a little bit for it, okay? So, Flow wants to flow from something to something else. What do we have on our design? Zoom in on the words for me a little bit, on this, yeah? What do we have in it? Zoom back a bit, that's a bit too much. What do we have in this design that already looks like our text?
The words?
Well, we have the words. I'm talking about our
the
design.
writing.
The writing looks like text. I'm talking about our drawing. The lines, that circular line over there, that's shaped exactly the same as our text. That's pretty good, isn't it? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to find out how long that line is. Highlight it and type in length. Press enter. Okay, now that's telling you that that line, if you unwrapped it out straight,
Like bent it out.
if you bent it out straight, what would it look like if it was flat? All right. So that line is 57.093 millimeters. Now you've got two ways of doing this. I'm going to let you do it the easy way for now. Take a pencil and a paper and write down 57.093.
Oh.
093. Now I'm going to show you another way to do it, but either way is good. Alright. The other way to do it is take your mouse up onto the command line, click with the left button just in front of 5. Just in front of 5, in front of 5, in front of 5,
It is.
before the 5.
Oh.
Okay, so put your mouse there, before the 5, kick down and drag over. Oops, no, listen to what I'm saying. Alright, escape. Alright, what you need to do, you need to listen to what I'm saying before you start doing. Alright, I'm going to do it for you. Give me the mouse, put the mouse in the front and drag over. What you're doing,
I'm copying it.
yes, you're going to copy it. Okay, I'm going to let you do it again. This time listen to what I'm saying before you carry on. So you want to just drag the mouse over that. Back. We only want the numbers. We only want the numbers. Okay, let go of the mouse. Hold down the control key and press C.
See?
Okay. Control C. You didn't press it properly. If you press it properly, it will show you that it's made a copy. So anything you highlight, if you then press Control C, it will do a copy. Okay. So now what we need to do is zoom back a little bit. Zoom back so you can see your words up the top there. Alright. We now need a line that represents our other line. So use the line command. Do you know where it is?
Normal line?
Normal line?
Oh, what am I in? Oh, that's for standard.
No.
Skirt.
Or the command is called line. Just type line. L-I-N-E. Click. Now, before we carry on any further, is our writing underneath the circle or on top of the circle? This is not hard, Joe, you're looking at it.
Under?
It's under, alright? So our writing on the top also has to be under our line. So in other words, I want you to start drawing a line on top of the writing. Up. Zoom in, costs nothing to zoom. Alright, so start your line away from the writing a little bit. Okay?
Alt?
No,
Shift.
don't alt anything. Just bring your mouse down, up a little bit, click. Now move your mouse. Now the thing now is you want to be able to type in how far to go, but you can't if you have to hold the mouse down. So what you do is you hold shift to lock the mouse straight. Hold shift. Okay, now notice that now the line will only draw straight. Okay, are you holding down shift?
Yeah.
So, okay, give me the mouse. I'm going to turn off Smart Track. Smart Track is busy. Smart Track is busy mixing it up. So let's turn off Smart Track. It's a little bit advanced. Alright, so start your line again. Line command, right click and go to the line command. Start a little bit away from the eye. Click. Now move your mouse over and press shift. Now notice that you can only draw straight. Okay. Now what happens is if you want to keep drawing there but you want to let go of the shift key, you've got to tap the tab key at the same time. Tab.
So the girls is.
So hang on, press tab and let go. Notice your line's gone white. Let go of everything and move your mouse. Aha! Now the line stays that way. So our thing now is we need to type in on the command line 57.093. So move the mouse up to the command line. Move the mouse up to, or just start typing here. 57.093. Enter. And now your line, zoom back, is exactly the right length. So if we now move the one thing to the other, we're going to have it all lined up. So what I'd like you to do with the line now is highlight the line, just the line. Click on the line, don't move it, hold down your shift key and slide the line so it's more or less near the center of the writing in that way. Okay, oh, there we go, that's fine. Alright, now are you ready to see the magic? First thing you have to do is type save, or you have to click on file and save. File and save. Alright, Now the rules of the flow command is you have to highlight what you want to flow. So in other words, all the letters. Highlight all the letters.
Just the letters?
Just the letters. Start from above the line and drag a square over the line. Escape. Control Z. Listen to me. Let me finish explaining before you start doing. Alright? Drag a square from above. Okay, are we going to have a problem? Listen to me. Let me finish what I'm saying. Start a line from above there and drag it like that. Okay? Above the writing, let go. See, so it only drags, it'll only select what was completely inside the square. You understanding? Getting a bit tired of this one? Okay. Alright, so we're ready for the flow command now. Are you ready for it? Okay, so the command is flow.
Type it.
Type it in. It's like flowing water, but we're going to flow the text instead, okay? F-L-O-W. Press enter. Okay, so read the command line. Base curve. What's a base?
Like the area?
That's where your home is, like the base of command of operate. Base is where are you coming from. So which is the line we're coming from? No. That's where we're going to, Jay. Think about this. Where are we coming from? Where is our text? Where is our text? Aha. What is our text closest to? Where's the line we're coming from?
That one?
Yeah, so select one end of it. Okay. Where are we going to? Where do we want our text to go to?
Yeah.
Aha, so click on the circle that we want our text to go to. That's it. Okay. Now reverse that. So press Control Z. Right click and do the command again. Go to flow. Right click. Or type. Enter. Now select that line again. Select it. And now select down the bottom on the circle. Aha!
But I'm missing to turn it.
That's okay. Now we have to turn it. That's easy enough to do. That's the easy part.
Drag it.
Okay. So the IKA didn't work out right because it wants to actually be the other way round. Alright. But what you can do is press Control Z. Okay, now our problem is all the stuff down here is green and we don't know what we're going to grab afterwards, so we need to make a new layer for the text. The text is already highlighted, okay? I want you to right click where it says layer 01. No, did I say you must right click on the color? I said right click where layer 01. There we go, right. Click away from it. Right click. Now you've, okay, let me show you how to do this. Highlight this. Right click and go change object layer. Okay, you do it now. You're mixing up your left and your right clicks. Highlight, right click the word layer 01. Go change object layer. Jump. Now click anywhere in the screen. Haha, now your writing is a different color. So that means when we want to do the rotating and stuff, it's going to be
red.
The right way around. Now, I think how we're going to fix your IKA problem. So for now, all we want to flow is the Ishinru karate. Okay. Escape. Control Z. Control Z. Focus. Focus. You don't want the line. You only want Ishinru karate. No. Listen. You're not listening. You only want the Ishinru karate. We don't want the IKA. Australia. We want Australia. Yep. Flow. You know how to do the command now. Select the curve, base curve, select the target curve, remember do it at the bottom, it works better. Okay, goodness me. So what we can do now is we can get that shoe fly. That's busy bugging us.
Shoe fly.
Okay, so what I want you to do is if you want to select all the stuff that's red on the screen, okay, you've got to go to the layer that represents it. So click anywhere else on the screen. Alright. So right click the red layer, not on the color, on the layer 01, there we go. Go select objects. So everything on that layer is now selected. If you want to deselect some objects, because we don't actually want to work with the ones that are on the top, hold down the control key and drag a square over them. And, aha! Not bad, is it? Now we need to turn those. We have to rotate them so that they're the right way around.
Rotate?
The command is rotate. But our problem is, what are we going to rotate it around?
Around the
Middle. But it's going to ask you to pick. Oh, it's going to ask you to pick a middle. How hard is it going to be to find the middle of that thing with your mouse?
somewhere there.
You're taking a guess, but this is CAD. Okay, so zoom back.
No, I want to see you again.
Zoom back. Alright. Alright, wait. Relax, relax. Go slowly. Go slowly. Go slowly. Go slowly. Okay. Now, there's a thing called the O snap that helps you find things. You know that little thing that's been coming up that's been saying near? And I keep telling you to press Alt so that it doesn't come up. That's called an O snap. O snaps are these guys along the bottom over here. Alright. That one means intersection. That one means find the middle of something. That one means anywhere near or the end or the point. I want you to unselect all of them. Take out the little marks, the little yes marks. Unselect, unselect, unselect. That's right, and that's right, and that's right. Now read through them. Is there one there that you think you might need?
Center?
Center. Alright, so what's going to happen now, those are still highlighted. Type in rotate. Press enter. Read the command line. Read the command line. Never mind your mouse. Read the command line. What is it asking you for?
Copy no.
Read the first writing. Center of rotation. It wants you to tell it where is the middle of the rotation. So move your mouse away. Okay. So if you didn't have, move the mouse, bring it closer to the drawing. Oh, see what happens.
That line? Wait.
What are you seeing next to your mouse?
Center?
CEN. It's saying that it found the center of the circle that your mouse is closest to, which is pretty much what we want, isn't it? So click. Now move your mouse. Move your mouse away from it. Move your mouse to about here, just so you can see what you're doing. Right?
Yeah.
Click. Now move your mouse. Move your mouse away so that you're not snapping or stuff. Jay, relax, focus. Move your mouse. Okay. Not out of the screen. Not out of the screen. Just away. Jay. There we go. Now move your mouse around in a circle until the writing.
Alt.
Hold down the Alt key. Right. Back a bit. Is that around about where you want it? Whoops. Watch with your mouse. Go carefully.
Yeah.
Try get the I and the A on the same level. So go around a bit, round a bit, round a bit. So the I and the A on the same level. Keep going. Keep turning. Can you see that the I is lower than the A?
Mm-hmm.
Go, go. That's it. Click. You now have the writing in the correct.
There's still other writing there.
I'm going to help you with that. That's a little bit more advanced. We have to draw that. Okay. Now we've got to put the IKA in. Ugh. So what I want you to do is flow that one separately.
I know.
Okay, you know. I know, Dad. I know. Smart arse.
That line?
From that line to this.
This line?
To that line. Yep.
Can't see it.
Okay, what's happened is it's floated right smack in the middle of your stuff there. Okay, so Control Z, or do you want to try find it and manually rotate it yourself? Look
I
there.
can see it. Oh, that means it has to be normal writing under
so
there.
Control Z, alright. And what you want to do so you can find it, while it's highlighted, go to the purple layer. Right click the purple layer, not on the color purple, on the layer, and go change object layer. Click. Okay, now flow it. Highlight the IKA and flow it. You're getting good at that right click now. Eh? And flow that from the one line onto the other line. Where's your where's your base curve? Now the other circle. Okay.
I clicked on that one.
That's alright. So just Control Z. You click that side of the line. This time click this side of the line. So flow again. Right click and flow. Right. Select your IKA. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Escape, escape, escape. You have got nothing selected, Joe. Alright. Now flow. There we go. Not that side of the line, other side. Yep. And then click in the same place you did here. That's there, it's there. There it is, the purple. What? Don't move anything.
Oh yeah, the purple thing.
But now your problem is the IKA, when you rotate it around, is going to be upside down. Do you understand what I mean? So that's going to be an issue. So how are we going to fix that?
Mirror?
Well, I think the easiest thing to do is to just turn it upside down over there.
Okay.
So Control Z to get rid of the IKA. Alright. So grab the whole IKA, zoom into it so you can see what you're doing. Okay. And the rotate command you can either type, or it looks like this guy over there. There, that one. Click. Now find more or less the middle of the IKA. It's about there. No.
Alt?
No. Come click in the middle there. Move your mouse out. That way. Hold shift so it's straight. Click once. Now move your mouse around to this side. Move your mouse around to this side. This side. Hold shift. Bring your mouse in so it's not snapping on anywhere. And click. Okay, you've turned it exactly upside down. How cool was that? So this is what went wrong with your ring. Remember your Lord of the Rings? I had it the wrong way around. Well, I did it, so it was my mistake. Alright, so now what I want you to do is I want you to flow that. Okay, before you carry on, press escape. So when we flow that, zoom back so we can see what we're doing. When we flow it, what has been our problem so far? We can't really see it, can we? Because the red layer is in the way. So why don't we just turn the red layer off? How you do that, you see the light bulb next to the red layer, go click on it. Red layer be gone! But it's not deleted, you just can't see it. If you click the light bulb, it will come back. So now when you're flowing, the red layer is not going to be pesky and in your way. Flow the IKA. Escape and Control Z. That's the one. Flow. That side of the curve. That's the one. Down to there. Okay, so now you've got the IKA there, and the IKA up there is upside down. But when you rotate it, what's going to be? It's going to be the right way around. So select your IKA. Escape. Control Z. Always start selecting from outside, remember? Outside, left to right.
Right.
That's the one. Rotate. Either that or click the tool, whatever works easier for you. You've got your center point.
That line?
That's, well, as long as it says center, you're fine. Move your mouse away so it's not snapping. Click. Click. Move. Until it's not. Move your mouse away so it's not snapping. That's where you want it. Bargain! That's looking shit hot, mate. You can turn that back on. I want you to save the file now. And we're going to pause and take a break for a minute.
Okay.
Can you pause the video for me? Click on pause.